There's a beautiful day headed your way. Keep your head up, you'll be okay. A beautiful day waiting for you. Just open your eyes, you'll see it's true. Good times, sunshine, gonna be here in no time now. Bad times, gray skies, push them all away, turn them upside down. You're gonna break new ground, turn everything around. You're gonna live your life. There's a beautiful day headed your way. Keep your head up, you'll be okay. Beautiful day waiting for you. Just open your eyes, you'll see it's true. A beautiful day.
Welcome back to the Booga Box live stream. It is Small Project Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Tonight we're actually going to be doing a small giveaway. If we get enough people in here, I'd like to have at least 3 people. It'd be good to have more, but I'd like to get at least 3. And then I'll show you kind of what I planned on giving away tonight. Every third Wednesday of the month. The third Wednesday of the month, we're going to do a small giveaway. We're trying to get to the 500 likes, and then we'll do a bigger giveaway. 500 likes and follows and all that stuff. So tonight we're actually working on these. I've seen some people doing them. They're basically it's HP 2 slider bracelets. They're on these little gel bracelets, so they're only kind of one size, which is kind of the bummer of them. You know, they got some stretch to it, not a whole lot, but enough. They can fit. I think I measured this one up, and it was at 7 inches, just a little bit more, and that's without any stretch. But it can give you a little bit more stretch in it. So, but this is the sliders. I've made these in necklace forms and stuff before too. More so as a slider, where they can slide up and down the chain a little bit. This is kind of a fully enclosed one with the stretchy bracelet on the inside. So that's what we're going to work on tonight. This one is a square ring. I'm going to work on a round ring one. I just did this one earlier today. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it or not. I mean, I figured it was a slider, so it'd be fairly simple, but it kind of was. So don't know exactly what other people have used for their ring sizes, so I'm kind of playing around with them, and I figure I'd give this one a shot, give it a go, see what it came out like, and I kind of like it. So we're going to do another one with round rings, and then I'm actually going to work on another one that I'm going to use this for. I'm going to make it 2 colors, and I'm going to double them up. Double up my rings. I'm making them bigger rings. We're going to see if that'll work. I might have to go to a slightly larger ring size still. I'm not sure yet till we actually get into it. So that's what we're doing tonight. I think everything's going again. Hopefully we have a decent night like we did last night with no internet issues. It was kind of nice to finally have that. Though I will say it was about an hour ago. We lost power for half a minute or so. I was like, no. And then it came back on, so now we're going to go ahead and jump on into working on this one here. And again, I might have to change ring sizes on this one. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes once we get a little further along here. It might be too tight, but we'll see. Like I said, we're kind of just playing and seeing what's going to happen with these right now. Yeah. Make sure it's going the right way. So it'll work, but yeah, if you know anybody and you want to share out the link, get people to come in and show up so we can do a giveaway tonight, that'd be great. Probably end just a little bit early so we can do the giveaway. Kind of depends on how things go. But I figure it'll be more towards the end of the stream is when we'll do the giveaway. So there's plenty of time for people to show up. Hopefully they'll see it and want to come join in. see how long it takes us to actually do this first bracelet and go from there. I actually got some time to get some things done today. I don't see a scratch on that one, but I'm going to move it out to the side just in case, since it snapped on me. Sometimes I have to look a little closer to find that little bit of a scratch in it, but I'd rather just move it on out of the way and call it good. Make sure I'm going the right way here. Come on, get on through there. Definitely a little tighter. These are smaller rings than when I used on the square, but the square I made sure I went a little larger, just because squares AR is a little off. So these are smaller rings overall. It's still within what should work. If not, though, like I said, once we get a little bit further into it, we can take them out, start over. I'm kind of doing a Halloween-y theme here, kind of going with the orange inner and green outer rings here. The other one used a kind of a light blue, stretchy, and I used yellow on the outside. I was just grabbing some rings to see if it would work, and that's what I just happened to grab. So, color picking's always my biggest problem. I never know what colors I want to make what. So, I think this will work though, because it's not going to tighten up any more than what it already is when I first start. So, it'll definitely be a smaller one than this. Obviously, you can kind of see the difference there already. But, I think it's going to work out alright. I'll get a little bit into it and I'll kind of start squishing it together, because I want to kind of make it, add a few extra rings into it so when the band wants to stretch, it can stretch with the rings too, and the rings pull apart and they kind of come back together afterwards. So at least they did on the other one, and I would imagine they should do the same with round rings, but sometimes you just never know till you actually do it. So that's what we're doing. Got these double stucks here. But, yeah, I've kind of changed up my description area a little bit. I wanted to add it in my website so y'all knew where to go for that if you're not on Facebook, friends with me and whatnot. You can check out the description, hit the website. Like I said, the website doesn't have a lot of stuff on it per se. I've got quite a bit on there, but it's only probably a quarter of what I actually have in all reality. Getting it all put in there is just a pain. Need to sit down one day and just do it. I try to. I get a little burnout after a few hours when you only get a couple items put in. But I will be doing it this weekend, getting some more stuff put in there. I got my other tutorial for my Dreamcatcher wall hanging things. I've got kits going up for those. And the instructions. A little different than some of the others out there. I know there's several people that have different Dreamcatcher style things, but this one's definitely a little different. Oh, I think I just got a beard hair in my mouth. I've let my beard go free range. Yeah, I haven't trimmed it or anything really other than around the mouth, so I'm not eating hair. The rest of it's just kind of been just growing. I haven't trimmed it up or anything. Waiting for the wife to finally say, hey, I'm tired of the beard, let it go. She's the one that wanted it though, so that's the only reason I actually have it, to be honest with you. Let's see what else is really going on here. Really not a whole lot going on other than the band stuff, so once that settles down, I guess we had a kind of a change on Saturday, so instead of my early morning Saturday, it'll be later, or a little bit before noon, but I guess instead of the whole band going, they're just going to be doing the jazz band, so that's all good too. So I want to go down there and get one of their sets done. They're going to do 3 different sets, I guess, since it's a stand and play kind of thing they're doing. So, and like I said yesterday, maybe another Friday nighter coming up. Let me give a quick check over here. See if I had anybody on the Twitch or the YouTube side. You can be on those too if you want to still be in the giveaway. You don't have to be just on Facebook for the giveaway. And if you're watching this later and you know we don't do a giveaway tonight, I could possibly come back next week and do the giveaway on Wednesday. So I meant to put a thing out earlier today letting people know I was doing it, and I just kind of got behind. I had car issues. It was making some weird knocking noises when we were driving. I kept looking and trying to look, and all come down to we got some tires put on just early last week, I guess, and late last week, yeah. And it's only been about 4 or 5 days, I guess, or so. It would have been before Friday. I think it was Thursday I went out and got tires put on. And turned out the had some loose lug nuts, and that was causing some weird vibrations in the car. Because I was looking at everything else, and then I was like, well, the only thing that we've actually had done lately was the tires. So I was like, let me go check all the lugs, make sure they're all tightened down, and sure enough, I had one wheel that was just loose. Glad it didn't fall off or anything, or tear anything up. So that still kind of sucked, but I did spend some time trying to figure out what was going on that, so. But it's figured out now, so. Got a friend come over and got the rear brakes, got pads put on the rear. They've been starting to do their little squeakiness, you know, when the pads get low, they put on those little, basically little squeakers to let you know that pads are getting low, so got that taken care of. So we should be pretty much good for winter. I still do need to check the cooling system. It's not overheating since I put in the new fan controller. But it seems like I've got a small leak somewhere, even though I can't see a leak anywhere. I'm not quite sure about that. It's one of these newer fangled. I mean, it's an older car, but it's kind of got newer stuff to it in a way. Doesn't have a radiator cap. It's got the overflow area, and that's where you fill it. Been trying to fill it up, and just seems to never get full. Let's see here. So I still need to look at that and see why we're not getting filled. But other than that, just ready for winter to kind of kick in. It's getting nice and cool out. I got the door open tonight because it's just nice out there. I think we hit like 72 today, so perfect weather for me. Get some things done outside. We'll have here beginning of November, though, will be leaf cleanup time. Boy, we get a ton of leaves around here. I'm not looking forward to that. I hate that part. See how much I can actually get done this year. We've never had a full year where I've gotten everything done. It's like I'll spend a month doing it, and they just keep coming. And finally, it starts getting too cold out. And it's like, wait till spring and finish it up. Which one am I on now? Okay. Right? Yeah. Make sure I'm doing the right one. The other one, I kind of started going the opposite way at one point, and I had to pull them back out and get them going the right way. But it's coming together pretty nicely. I don't know how close I can get with this lens on there, because I do have my wide angle lens on my camera right now. It's just easier to leave it on for when I do my Thursday night stream with the inlay. So, and if you do show up on a Thursday night and check out the inlay work, I will only I only have the one camera angle and none of the other stuff because I'm videotaping at the same time. So I can do a time lapse when I get done with the inlays. kind of starting to do that with most of my inlay work anymore. So, again, I want to thank everybody that's come by and joined us, give us likes and shares and all that. Hopefully we'll get enough people for our giveaway tonight. Like I said, I'd like to at least have minimum I think would be 3. I could just do whoever's here in a way, but, we'll see who's here and who wants to be in it when it comes that time, I guess. But, just share it out there, let people know. We're going to do a small giveaway tonight. Maybe we'll have a few more pop up in here later. Like I said, we're going to do it near the end of the stream. I'd make sure I would be here. Oh, that one's getting loud. Quiet down. I'd make sure you're in here by 8:30 at the latest. If you want to share out to anybody or whatnot. Because that's about when I'm thinking about doing it. We'll see what happens by the time I get done with this bracelet. If we get done, I imagine it'll get done in the stream though. It's like I said, pretty simple weave. Can take a little bit longer just because of going around everything, and I'm using they're not super small rings, but they're fairly small. Alright, make sure everything's going the right direction. But yeah, I've got these the jelly stretchies. I've got them in, I don't know, probably 7, 8 different colors. I am waiting on some black, and then I have another group of 6 that are glow-in-the-dark versions. I'll pull out one of those and do one of those later tonight, I'm sure. Did I put that one in wrong? No. Thought I did for a second. But, yeah, I'm not saying what we're doing on the Thursday night for the inlay yet. I was hoping to have it further along. I might get some work in on it tomorrow before the stream. Hopefully I can get to the point. I've kind of got an idea of what line number I want to be at before I announce what it is. It'll kind of start giving itself away by then, too, I think. At least, I think so. But it's hard for me to judge since I'm the one doing it. But if you've watched any of my streams and know what I'm kind of planning on for my overall inlay thing, you'd probably have a good idea what it is. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it'll start bringing in some more people. I know some might show up just to see it being made. It's not going to be as intricate as the Mahomes, I will say that. I was wanting to do another portrait one first, but they were out of the colors I needed, so I had to wait on that, so I went ahead and got the other colors for the other parts. And then we'll get back to it as soon as I can get all the rings I need in for it. But I hope to actually be done before Christmas. I know I could easily if that's all I was doing and I wasn't doing streams, or if that's all I did stream, was working on that. I know I could get it done quicker. But hopefully my plan is to kind of hopefully get it done by Christmas. So we'll have a couple months on that inlay. Again, it will just depend on how much extra work I can get into it. Outside of streams, and especially when this month everything's just been super slow. Everything I want to do is just taking forever, it seems like. But with the band stuff going on, I knew that was going to happen. But that'll change here in the next week, so. Quick checks around here. Yeah, we're only 20 minutes in. And we're probably getting close to halfway on this bracelet now. And don't forget to check out Mailworks. Sean White over at Mailworks. He does chain mail themed apparel. He's got some cool stuff over there. I always like to give him a shout out. He's a good guy. I like hanging out and watching his streams too. Posted a link last night to his stuff. We finished up and he was starting his stream up, so it worked out well. And that's kind of one reason the time that I do my streams are what they are, because I want to make sure I can go watch his too, and I don't want to stream over somebody else. It would probably be easier to have it a little later at night, and if you've been around, you know sometimes I will have the odd occasional stream out of place. I mean, I always have the 3 that I schedule. They're always happening, other than yesterday, but I put out a notice before that, because we did yesterday instead of Monday this week. But otherwise, I could just pop in from time to time and just like, well, I'm going to be working on something, let me just start up a stream. So you should always just kind of make sure you're following us, checking out what we're doing and all that good stuff. Get through there. So you can keep updated on when we get it. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, go find us there. Give us a like and subscribes over there. You can get emails, let you know when we're streaming. So I'll stream to all of them. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, whenever I do stream, so. Alright. What else we got? I don't have a lot coming up when it comes to the. I'm still my end of my November when I normally do a couple craft fairs. I just sent out an email again today asking if they're going to have them or not, because I haven't heard anything, yay or nay. It's just like I would like to know yay or nay, so I can either 1, look for another one, or 2, get prepared for it. Being that it's basically under a month away when I normally do that first one. Just over a month away from when I would normally do my second one in the first week of December. So I need to send off an email for that one and see what's up. I got something back in August, but they were still unsure, and I mean, I'm sure they're going to let everybody know, but I'm just starting to run out of time. You know, these things you kind of have to plan for. A little difficult to do spur of the moment stuff. I mean, I've done them, but, you know, it just makes it more difficult when you're trying to plan out things. And we're already up on this camera here. Make sure I kind of get up over here. Like I said, I need a little dinger to let me know when we switch cameras. Camera 2, camera 3. Let's see, flip around there. Well, this one's coming along nicely. Definitely probably using more rings than the first one I did. Just because I'm using smaller rings this time. I'll use less in a way when I do the doubled kinged version, if you want to call it that, but overall I'll end up using more just because they're kinged and doubled up. Every song seems to start off a little loud and then it gets quiet. Weird. Trying to think of other thing. I've still got some other stuff that I plan on doing. I'm just waiting for the supplies to get in. Some's for things I haven't done yet. Others I've done before, and then some's just supplies because slowly adding to the website, adding clasps and a variety of different things on the website. So for supplies for chainmail. Eventually I'll add some of my own rings. I just, I definitely need a lighter. I want to start doing some of my own anodizing. I'm going to start doing some bronze and brass, copper, bright aluminum. It's just everything I keep coiling up now that I'm like, okay, I'm going to start slowly building up stock of this stuff so I can put it out there and be available. I end up using and building stuff out of it. It's like I need to stop, but I can't stop. It's like a Pringle when it comes to chainmail. Just can't stop at one. I need to probably move that camera up. I think I must have hit it down. It looks a little lower than usual. See if that helps. That delay, though, always gets me. I was hoping the orange would pop through this a little bit more than it is, but it's not too bad. I do have some green ones, so maybe I'll do a reverse. I'll do a green stretch, jelly bracelet, whatever, and use orange rings on the outside. See how it works, and I can have a pair of them that way. And then I still need to figure out what I want to do for the glow-in-the-dark ones. Gotta figure out what color they glow in the dark to. I guess it won't really matter what color the rings are in the dark when it's just glow in the center. But I want to have it open enough where you can see the center glow. And quick check around here, see how everything's going. Everything's looking pretty good. Getting close to half an hour in, so don't forget to go get any of your friends and stuff if you're watching over there on Twitch and YouTubes and our Facebook. Looks like I got a couple viewers on Facebook, two on Twitch, I keep having one in and out on YouTube, so, well, we're going to do the giveaway here shortly, so, you will have to make a comment, obviously, so I know who's available that wants to get in on the giveaway. It'll be a little something small, like I said, you know, the other one we got to 300 likes, we did a bigger one. I had 3 bigger, medium-sized projects I gave away that night. Tonight we're just going to do one little kind of small giveaway. We're going to do that once a month, the third Wednesday of the month, like I've said. I wish you could zoom in on this, on the, working on this one. Ooh, that ring's toast. Well, I can probably do that a little bit myself. Here, let me, if I go, if it's that cam, and then I can, let's see here. I'll have to make sure I stay more in the side here. Alright. I'll have to kind of keep looking. How goes the evening? Joining in here, making 26 gauge AR3 weaving tonight. Cool, good to see you, John. Good to see you, Lori. Now we got a couple people here. Good to have you. Good to have you for sure. I wasn't sure if I was going to have anybody show up tonight. I've had a few of those nights, but you know, it's all good. People got their own things to do, so. And I miss some of other people's streams that I'd like to catch every night, but. We're just working on the half Persian, I think it's half Persian 2 slider. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, I've seen some pictures of it, and that's what I was going by, so. I think it was Josh DeBerto that came up with this? I'm not sure. Like I said, I've seen people been doing it and working on them, and it's like, I want to do that, so. Got me some, and we're just working away on it. The only thing is, I wish I could find different sized jelly straps, or whatever you want to call these, jelly bracelets. That's the bigger thing. I wish because I'm only going to be able to have them in one size. Unless I can find some more somewhere. Come up through that one. Lori, got it. Thank you so much. Cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I haven't really tried to zoom in too much on it. My bigger issue is just staying within the camera frame if I go too close. That's always my issue. Oh, come on, get back around there. But it is a fairly simple weave. I mean, I made the slider necklaces before, so if you've done those, that makes this one a little simpler to figure out. You kind of already got the orientations down, and it's definitely kind of fun. I do like making the slider versions out of the stainless steel sliders on a necklace using some rope chain and stuff. They come out nice. There's a scratched ring. Add some more here. Lori, my bracelets are coming in this week. Cool. Yeah, I've had these. I had a group of them for probably, dang it, a couple weeks now, actually. I just kept putting it off, and I was like, well, I need something to do for my small project night. We'll just go ahead and get them out, work on this. I've got some black ones still waiting to come. And then I guess I got in my glow-in-the-darks Friday or Saturday. I wasn't here when they came in. I was at the band events and got them in. And it's like, well, I've pretty much got everything I'm wanting now, so we'll just go ahead and get into it, get it done. I definitely kind of like it. Other than, like I said, just being the one size kind of sucks. These are coming out to about, I mean, it's a pretty decent size. I mean, it'll be big on some people and could be too small for others, since it's about 7 inches or so when they're done. Let me make sure I get everything leaning the right way in order before I get close to, and I need to kind of give them all a pull, kind of shrink them down so that it can have the stretch. Once you get to that point, you know, it still gives you good stretch and comes back to where it needs to be. Alright. Want to add in a few extra rings there at the end, just to, if I can pull them down and tighten them up a little bit on themselves so they can pull out more once I get to that point. I can't tell on my little screen. Might need more light when I zoom in a little bit like that. 24 gauge 1/16 Byzantine with a 16G to do this atop it. Yeah, I've been I was trying to think of some other weaves I could do the same principle as doing this on around a jelly bracelet here, and still I've you know, I could do inverted round and stuff like that, but you know, with inverted round you're not going to get much stretch in it unless you really kind of bring up the AR a bit to give it more play, but then you're going to lose the look of it kind of. What was the other one I was thinking of earlier too? There's another one I was thinking of. I was like, that would work. I could get it around it, but problem is, would it still have some stretch afterwards? Because I definitely want to have at least, got to have a little bit of stretch anyway, so that you can fit it around and your hand, since there's no clasp or anything on it. I have made a few slider bracelets. It's just most of the time those, the weight of them wants them to fall down underneath. And the people bought them, and I told them that, you know, they'll slide on you like that. I hadn't done a full one all the way around. I've got to figure out a way I could lock them into place so that it won't want to slide off the bracelet chain when you take it off. That's the only problem I kind of had. I've got a few ideas to do it. I just need to sit down again, like the hundreds and hundreds of other projects I want to do. Inverted 6-row round mail, 6-row switchback or stitching sections. Yeah, that'd probably work pretty decently too. Because I was thinking, but I want to have it. I don't want to have it so dense though that you can't see the stretchy underneath it, especially if I use a glow-in-the-dark stretchy band. I want to make sure it's kind of open enough for that to work. So, we're getting close near getting done here though. Like I said, we'll probably end a little early-ish tonight, but we'll go at least for an hour. Some of that might depend on how many people show up and where I'm at in the process when we come to that first hour. Where are we at anyway? So we're just barely over in half an hour now, so about done with this bracelet. Probably about 10 more rings or so and be able to call it done. Still got them all going in the right direction now. Yeah. These are definitely tighter. They're not coming out of place as much as the square wired rings. They came out of place a little bit more. I mean, they're still somewhat tight. The next one, though, when I go to the bigger ones and basically doing a king diversion, they'll definitely probably want to fall out of place more. I have to make sure I get the twist right all the time on those. If they work, like I said, I'm not even sure if it'll work. It's kind of a guess. I'm assuming they're going to work. I might have to go to a little bit larger ring. I'm not sure yet. We'll know more on that once we actually get into it. 18 rings per line of paper. We talking about the 6-row one, or? Twist and close. Yeah, maybe I should have made this a double colored one. But that's why I want to get the black ones too. I think black would be a good core for brighter colors on the outside. And well, I don't have any made up actually. Trying to think, I don't have any coiled stainless in this size right now, or I might have to do that this weekend to get some more stainless coiled up. Make one of these out of stainless. I don't think I'd want to weld it though. Probably melt the ring, the jelly ring, because it's pretty close to that point. And I can see the last ring on this one's going to be a booger. It was kind of a booger with the square ones that were a little bit looser. These are going to be a little bit tougher to get that final ring in, I think. But who knows? Sometimes these things surprise me. Things I think are going to be hard end up being pretty easy sometimes, and vice versa. I hate the ones where you think, oh, this is going to be hard, and it ends up being super easy. And then, oh, come here, ring. No, that was supposed to be another message. Oh, okay. It's not supposed to be in this message. It's the count of rings per line of JPL I'm making. Okay, cool. I was like, did I miss something? Oh, let's see here. Got a little bit of twist there. Let's see if I go to this one. That one's an upper. Now it comes the, which one? If I come up that way, all those are going the right way. Well, let me check here. One, a little bit of a twist there. Alright, there we go. So, this one will be there. And then, I don't think it's the next one. Will it be the next one that will be my connector? I don't know, I'll have to see. Yeah, next one will be the final connecting, finishing up of it. Because that's all leaning the right way now, so. One ring left here. Then give it some stretching and twisting and all that good stuff. So come down through, under, and then come on. Let's get you through there first, then we can come up through here. Well, that actually went through a little easier than I was expecting it to. If I did it correctly, anyway. That's the ultimate question. Did I do it right? No, I did something. I'm going to pull that one out. Came up through the wrong side, I guess. Double check here. And then come up under it, not over it. There we go. That should be correct now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get little pliers, get in there. A little tight fit in there. Alright, there we go. That she's done. So, get over here on the side here. So it's definitely, you know, it's got about the normal stretch I would expect to have on these stretchies. It'd probably stretch a little more on its own. But I don't think I can get another set in there. Make them closer, but let's see how close I can get on that camera. That one's there, there's that one. This is the square one with a slightly larger ring. So you can see a slight difference between the size there. Hopefully. Comes out alright on the video. Side camera's not as good as my other one, so I have to wait for the video to pop up and see if I'm even on the screen properly. So, you know what? That would be kind of cool. I wonder if I could, you know, those jellies they do sometimes do the, put them through and give little knots in them and stuff. That'd be kind of cool if I did a few of them. That way I could actually make them. I just don't know how that part would want to fit on the wrist. Might be a little bulky-ish, but some might like that idea. I don't know. Something to play around with still. But those are those. Next we're going to try to do a king diversion in 2 colors. I'll have the, you know, the one's leaning one way, one color, the other's leaning the other way, the other color. Hopefully, that's what we're going to shoot for anyway. Go ahead and get some rings out here. You can 4 in one seam 2 together. Let me see here. Kind of hard to picture it in a way, but there is room through, at least on this one. Yeah, I don't think there. Let me check here real quick. Could I put another 16 gauge or 18 gauge through the side of these without taking too much away from it? It'd be a matter of where do I want to put it, front or back of a ring. And then turn it to the side. Connect to another one. That might actually work. I mean, I can put one through here. It's not really changing. It's kind of got a it's snuggish, but there's movement, so it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll have to kind of play with that too. Looks like I'll be making some sliders this weekend again too. Alright, let me go ahead and get this, see if this double version is going to work that I kind of had in my brain. Like I said, I have no idea. I'm going to use some larger rings. I might need to go still larger. I'm not sure yet. Or 1 in 1, yeah. Yeah, I might have to make 2 the exact same size so I can kind of... So I got another idea too. Could use these as a core onto something else in a way. I don't know, man. I might have to build up a couple more of these and do some testing, some R&D. What am I listening to? Music of some sort. It's what's I can use for free on a stream and not get in trouble with DMCAs or DCMAs, whatever the crap those are called. So it's just a kind of a playlist of a bunch of different things, but it's something to go along in the background. Alrighty, let's see here now. We can double around these. Do it the same way. Well, these might be plenty big enough. Might be a little too big, actually. We'll see after I get a few in here, I suppose. I'm using some purple, some pink on a pink stretchy. One thing I'm going to have to make sure I don't do is, I don't end up Mobusing them. I guess I could Mobus them, but that's going to be the harder part, is for making sure I don't do that. Come on. Well, I thought it was going to be easy enough. There we go. So no jamming to Metallica. No, I can't play my Metallica. I can't play my Weird Al. I get in trouble for that, so I have to live with whatever I can find that's free and doesn't cause problems for anybody. Alright. Come on, get on through there. There we go. Yeah, I know now I'm gonna have to make one that I Mobused. Make a double like this, but Mobus them. Because I know it's gonna be, I'll end up doing it at some point during this build, I'm sure, but come on. In a way, it's kind of tighter, but to make sure that I don't do that, get back over on this side. There we go. Well, that might work out okay. We'll continue and see what happens. Where are we at? 48 minutes. Alright, so we want this one to go that way. I don't know, I'm already starting to like the look of it. It's just going to be a matter of what it looks like when I get more rings put on it, I guess. Now this is one I haven't seen yet. I haven't seen anybody king these up, double them up, whatever you want to call it, on one of these, so it'll be interesting. Because that's kind of what you do for the slider necklaces. They're doubled up rings and you graduate the size of them. I'm not going to be graduating the size, but the double up look is giving it more of that feeling. Come on, get on through there. And then, yeah, you want the Mobus on me. Back over. There we go. Maybe I'll get a little trick to them here once I do a few more, and hopefully it'll become easier. What's it when you use two sizes to fit inside the second one, like king but different? What do they call that? I know there's a name for it. I'm trying to remember what it. Because I'll do that for like the. Actually, I don't even know what that weave's called. I know it has a real normal weave. I call it a centipede. Oh man, what is the name for that? Oh, it's going to drive me nuts now. I know I've read it and put it in my memory, but it's like most things. I'm getting old, my memory's got shot. Scale? No, that didn't. I mean, I could see somebody calling it that, but that's not what I remember reading. Because I got several weaves that are kind of like that. Man, oh, that's going to just drive me bonkers now. Grab a drink. Oh, we're up there on this camera now, so I need to make sure I change. Did I just screw those two up? Yeah, I did. All that work and I screwed them up. Put them through the wrong way. Oh, where's my closure? There it is. And where are you at? There you are. Alright. Come around this way. Right? It's going to be over. Alright. It looked right, but it was off. Yeah, that's going to be what I'm going to have to search for now after I get done with my stream tonight. Is go find out what that's called. It'll drive me nuts tonight, John. Trying to remember. Oh, getting out of camera view again. This darn little camera up here just still gets me. Oh, I did it again. I did the exact same thing I was just trying to fix. How did I do that? My brain is elsewhere right this second, trying to think of the name. I think if I remember right, it was in an article that I was reading over on Mail Artisan's site. Alright, I'm going to flip over to the other side. See if I can screw up the pink side, right? No, I don't want to do that. No. Alright. So I need him to come through and over and up, but that's going to be leaning the wrong way. So if I go this way, I need him to go... How in the world am I screwing this up already? My brain is getting bombarded here with the doubles. Kinged. Yeah, I should be able to come up through that one. And that should put me that way. Okay, yeah. How was I screwing that up? I can't think of how I was doing that. Because I lay in there. But it's over. See? It's over the top now. I need to be under. Alright, let me put these in and get my pinks. Because I don't know. Maybe there's just the double look that's throwing me off here. Then the pink will come that way. And come down and through. Come on, get on through there. Yeah. What am I doing wrong here? This kingdom is throwing me off on my look, I think. because it should be under the pinks, not over them. And I thought I'd just fix that. No problem doing the single ones, but boy, this double one's just kicking my butt right this second. Though I like the look, because I need to come under it. Like that. But why? Yeah, I guess it's... See, I'm back over though. Okay, that's where I need to be though. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think I see what I was kind of doing wrong. I had my brain was flipped around. So, then the pinks will come through this way. Correct? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't know exactly what I was thinking there and putting them in that way, but yeah. Brain fart. Well, I was hoping to have more people here by now so we could do a giveaway. Tell you what, John, if we don't get anybody else in tonight, I'm going to try again next week, and if nobody shows up next week, you'll be my winner. Not like I don't want to give you stuff, but I really want to do a drawing. So, no, that's correct, right? Yeah, land. Definitely tightened up a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to get any tighter than this through the next couple. No worries. Yeah. Let's see here, and this one's going to come up through and over. So, okay, yeah. Yeah, I just had my mind twisted there for half a second. I was trying to go the other direction when I shouldn't have been. Well, I was gonna be giving away the titanium, anodized titanium ball captures that I made up. I've got 3 versions out here in different sizes that I was gonna... Oh, I'm gonna widen that back out now. Come on. A little bit wider opening, maybe that'll help. There we go. Duh. That helped me shop and draw some 26 gauge wire. Ran out and need more for more video. So not by the keyboard. Alright, that's cool, John. Glad you stopped by though and checked everything out. As usual, I like you hanging out and giving me ideas and chat and all that. It's always fun. I mean, I still got a little bit. Maybe we'll have a couple more people show up, but we'll see. If not, we'll try again next week. And let's see, this way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like the doubled slider here, king slider. Maybe that's what we should call it. Like I said, I don't think anybody else has done this yet. I haven't seen anybody else do it, but if not, I'm just going to call it the king slider. The slider king. That would work too. I don't know, I have to do a couple of these up and post some pictures and see what people think. So we'll go here for a few more. See if we can get anybody else. I don't think I've got anybody on. If you're on Twitch or YouTube, make sure you send a post. Let me know you're here so I can see if I got enough people to do the drawing real quick before we get too far in being done. Come on in there. Yeah, I think I'm going to really like that, actually. Once we get some more in there. I'm kind of digging the two-color look and bringing them together tighter. I'm going to have a lot less stretch in it, though, that's for sure. We'll see once I get a little bit bigger. It might have a little bit more, but we'll see. We'll see what happens once we get a little bit bigger. Yeah, now I'm starting to get the hang of it. The brain is now processing the kinged slider. The slider king. Let's see if I can do that the same way. Yeah. That'll make it quicker if I can kind of remember to keep doing that. Than how I was doing it the first few rings. It reminds me more of the necklace slider for sure, since those are doubled up. Being the single, I mean, you can still see it, but this definitely brings that feeling of the slider necklace more into the feels. But hopefully we still get a decent amount of stretch on it. I might try one that's one size bigger in my rings, and maybe that will make it all the difference and give me a little more stretch. We'll just have to kind of play. All this has been kind of a playing day on this portion, trying to figure out exactly what rings I want, what's going to work good. So definitely get some pictures of this and get them posted up, see what people think. Come on, do I need to open you bigger? Probably. Just a smidgen more. There we go. It's always just a smidgen more I need. I do want to also put a link out there because I think Mailworks is going to stream again tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to catch some of his. I got some other things I got to take care of first, but so yeah, it's starting to look pretty good. I kind of like that double colored look on there. Let's see here. We're gonna have a little stretch, not a ton. That's why I might want to go one size bigger. Let's see here. I want to go ahead and link at Mailworks. Oops, I can't spell. So we'll put that link in there real quick. Let people know that head over to Mailworks here. He starts his stream up 9 o'clock my time, about 25 minutes if he has them. He starts them up at that time, so I don't see any comments yet on Twitch or YouTube. How many viewers do I have over here? Yeah, I thought I had 2. Looks like I lost my Twitch viewer. So we are getting to that point. We were going to do the giveaway. I kind of wanted to start doing the giveaway about now. So we'll just go ahead and work on this a little bit more. And we'll try again next Wednesday for the giveaway. Like I said, I'm going to try to get 3 people in here. So if you're watching this later, remember to come back next Wednesday and we're going to try to do it again. I guess I could pull out and show you what I planned on giving away tonight. Come on, get on through there. We're going to do the titanium ball pendant. Oh, I put those in backwards again. I did what I was doing earlier. Did it again. We want them to come this way, over the top of that, which is coming in the wrong way. Come here, ring. Alright, this music is about annoying. I guess if I was at a rave, maybe. I don't know. Don't want to rave when I'm chain mailing. Alright, so shooby dobby. Yeah, I'm doing something again wrong. How did I screw up again? That's the second time on this set. Oh, where's my closure? So I need my... And it goes through that way and over that ring. Now, did I flip around backwards or something? I don't know. That's the way it needs to go, though. I must have spun my band here, and it kind of threw me off. Well, we do have 2 viewers now. If anybody, if you wanted to try to do the giveaway, we could try to still do it if you wanted to. Let's see here. Yeah, I think my whole thing must have got spun around on my thing here. Because this goes over. And I normally want to catch the back side, so that's where I need to be for that. Somehow my whole thing got spun on the thing. I think that's what was doing it to me. Oh no, because that's just a third one right through there. So this is where I would go. Okay, yeah. But now I'm gonna go, yeah, I need to go over it, so that's right. Yeah, just having another brain fade. Spinning the wrong way. come through again, like I have been, and up and over and under. Okay. And my pinks come around and through the middle. Correctamundo. But see, earlier it was my purples doing this, so it's just I got twisted on the thing. It's kind of like when I do JPL. I kind of have that same issue sometimes when it twists the other way on me. And I think because I put it in the other hand, I kind of lose track sometimes. I try to keep it in my hand, but sometimes I'll twist it the wrong way. And I'll start coming in and weaving my JPL backwards too. I've done that several times. And then I'll notice later on that I flipped around the way I was doing it. It's like, well, I was coming in through the back side all the time before, now I'm coming through the front side. So I think it's backwards, but it's not. So oh, Lucy. Oh, Lucy Goosey here. Come here. Grab it. I need to be more over here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good ring. Good ring. And then my pink come around the back side now. See, earlier my pink were coming around the front side, now they're the back side. Why? Well, I guess I kind of know why. I flipped around on my bracelet jelly here, and that's kind of, whenever it flips on me, it confuses me for a second until I realize what I'm doing again. But being that I haven't done this before, I can't necessarily complain. I am learning as I go, so let me open it a little bit more. When you're doing something new, it's always a learning experience. Just a matter of remembering not to do it the next time you come into it. Alright, now we're back to the front side. Gonna hook these and then come around. Now we're to some pinkies from the back side this time. Through and then come. I gotta remember to open that up just a little bit further for that back side move. Where we at here? I'll probably go ahead and close up here. I'll just do this last ring and then I'll do my closing night spiel. Again, thank you, John, for stopping in. Lori for being in here earlier. Good to have you all, always. So, that's how this one's coming out. What camera am I on? This side one now. Probably over here. I'm digging it. I think I'm going to like that once it's fully done. A little tighter. And I'm going to try one with some bigger rings and see if that might work a little bit better and give me a little more stretch. But, I mean, I'm still, right, for this little section, I'm probably getting about a 1/4 inch stretch or so, just under it maybe. Let me get a little higher, I guess, maybe. So it's not too bad. Let me go ahead and get to my top camera here. Always works better from the top. See it better. This camera's, well, with this lens on it, maybe not so much, but we'll finish that up. We'll get some pictures taken, get them posted up. But I do want to thank everybody again for joining us. I'm having a good time doing the streams. Hope we can get some more people to show up on our streams. Don't forget to like, share out. the Booga Box website, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all those good things. The more the merrier. Oh yeah, here's real quick the. We're going to give away all 3 of these, but I was going to give away a pick of which one you'd want. I've got 3 different size balls here. 3 different. They're kind of the same captures, but I've changed the ring sizes between them all. But I got a purple, a kind of a rosy gold one, and a green one. So we'll do these next week. We'll give one of these away. You can pick out which one, what color you like. If you want the bigger, beefier one, or the smaller one. If we get enough people, again, like I said, I'd like to see enough people show up to do these. Have some more giveaways and all that. So we're going to go ahead and close up shop for tonight. I want to thank everybody again for all the purchases over the past year. I used to just say the past few weeks, then I had to go to the past few months. Now I have to kind of go to the year. So that's always a good thing. So I want to thank everybody for that. Thank you for stopping by, checking out our streams. I hope you have fun. Like I said, if you ever have any ideas, thoughts, musings, send me a long message. I'm more than happy to try something new. Try to get more people involved in watching, and more people just into chainmail in general. So I hope you all have a great night, and we will be back tomorrow night with our large project inlay, and same time, 7:30 Central. But y'all have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.